on YouTube? It's James Schreimer, Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got another battle report for you today. It's the Road to Michigan GT. Actually, this isn't even the Road to Michigan GT. This is the pregame to Michigan GT. And basically what it is Michigan GT is a 40-man grand tournament out in Lansing, Michigan. Now, also in Lansing, Michigan is one of our Team Mexico clubmates, one of our American mercenaries, Neil Hamilton. So Neil Hamilton invites my brother and myself out there to have a good time out in Michigan. And he tells us to go meet him at this guy Brian's house. Now, Brian is, first off, a great sport, a great host. All right? And Brian has what I consider one of the fucking top 3 man caves I've ever seen. Check this out. This is a picture. Brian's actually there in the striped shirt. But basically, he has these tables set up so we can play Warhammer. He has a shit ton of booze, which I don't drink, and he just has stuff everywhere. And not in the picture is like a whole wall of just games. He has a whole wall of games. This is an awesome man cave. Anyways, so Brian's there trying to get some games in. Most of the people in this picture, actually, I think everybody in this picture is going to compete tomorrow in Michigan GT. So this is the night before. Alex is the blurry guy in the background over there. He's actually the guy running the tournament, so he's the TO, and then my brother's on the right playing a practice game against O'Brien. And then I am getting a game against Brian, the host. So let's go ahead and go over what we have. Now, I failed to take pictures of my army, so here's a couple pictures that I have from game 1, but you'll just basically see this. On the left, I got my space rock, the chicken rock, I don't know what the hell I'm going to say about it. Anyways, it's just a space rock, god damn it. I got my 5 wolf riders on the bottom left corner. In the center going, I got 20 common goblins with maggots, shady gits, shields, bows, and I have my 2 wizards in that unit. I got my K-Pack, Kaiser Koenig on the right side, and then over here I got the A-Rock, the mother of dragons, the breaker of chains, the devourer of slayers, and she is my tournament MVP almost all the time, 5 times tournament MVP. I don't even know if it's 5 times, probably like 7 times. I'm probably exaggerating the number too. I got my idol of chicken right next to the A-Rock, and then I got my 20 feral orc Ed Bashers. Do you see that? I brought it back. The Foot Clan is back. Holy shit, 20 feral orc Ed Bashers. Who brought it? With the big Stabadon. Oh, I got my my goblins right there, my Bazooka and the Horde with their Green Moon, the followers of the Green Moon. And then I got General Zod, and Zod has a little bit of a different loadout. He doesn't have his Bluffer's Helm like he usually does, but now he has the Dragon Helm and a Divine Icon that I forgot that I had the whole damn tournament. Anyways, I'll go over my magic grill. Oh, actually, let's go over what he has. Brian here has a unit of 3 Pegasus Knights right here. He has a unit of Yemen Outriders as well as a Trebuchet. He has 2 units of Knights of the Realm, Knights Aspirin, Knights whatever. They're just the Knights. 1 unit has the BSB in it. The other unit has the General and the Lady in it. Lady is running, I believe, Druidism. Over there, he has another Trebuchet. Then he has these like 12 Knights Forlorn with great weapons. They're there just to kill monsters, monster hunters. They're gonna go do double wounds on the monsters. And then he has another unit of Peg Knights over here. As you can see, we're just playing classic battle line, nothing fancy. What I end up doing is I think he deployed everything to take first turn, which is fine. I ended up putting both spiders on the flanks, and what I ended up doing was, because the building was kind of in my way, I didn't want to put my wolf chariots, the K-Pack, too far out away from the general's bubble. So when I started deploying, I deployed a little off, a little wrong, and basically suffered for it because now my wolf chariots are just chilling in the back, not doing much. For Vanguards, he's going to go ahead and Vanguard up the Knights. Or I think they're Scouts, the Knights Forlorn. And then he has the Pegs fly up pegs fly up, my dogs fly up, and it's gonna go ahead and start off turn one. Turn one, Kingdom of Ecatane, turn one. He doesn't really do too much moving because of the whole charge distance thing. So he goes into Magic. Magic, he got 8 power dice. Goes ahead and he does Oak and Throw and let it go through. He tries to give this guy rerolls to hit or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he tried to do. I don't have his magic cards or his magic spells. But he goes in and he goes into Shooting Phase. Shooting Phase, he shoots the Trebuchet. Now, I apologize now that most of these pictures are kind of blurry. It's just the lighting situation. It's a little dark in there. So the camera had a harder time taking clear shots. Doesn't have this issue at all with the Michigan GT. Just this game right here in the pregame day. So anyways, he shoots the Trebuchet into the goblins and he ends up killing off like shit. It looks like... let's see, 5. So 15 goblins got killed by 1 trebuchet. Holy shit. Second trebuchet shoots away at my feral orcs, misses, hits on the second shot, and ends up killing off 3 feral orcs. Over here, the Yemen Outriders shoot at my dogs, kill off 2 dogs, doesn't cause a panic, it's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. And yes, I did say Orcs and Goblins and not Zod and Goblins because I got my Savages. Savages! This is my monster match list, by the way, guys. I'm going to go and charge the A-Rock. The A-Rock into the Knights because I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. I got to kill 3 of them. And even though he's strength 6 and even though he's double wounds, alright? I think it's double wounds. I want to say it's double wounds. But even though he's strength 6, I'm still going in because I'm going to swing first. And I got 16 attacks going into him. I'm going to kill some bastards before he gets his great weapons in. And I go in. Get in. Alright. I move the Chicken Rock into the forest, basically tempting his Peg Knights to charge into me so that way he can take DTs. I move my dogs up as chaff in front of his Night Bus. That way I could allow my Savages just to walk up. I go ahead and I turn my common goblins, bushwhackers, to face at his Yemen because I want to just kill them and panic them with magic and shooting. And then I basically don't really move the idol, my general, or the goblins too far up because I don't want to get charged by that lance. And my wolf chariots really don't have anything to do back there because they're in a bad spot. Magic phase, I got 6 power dice. Go ahead and I do a Scorching Salvo boosted and it fails, which causes my magic, the rest of my magic, to fail. Shooting phase, I'm going to shoot the bushwhackers into the Yemen. I end up killing off 3 of them. Doesn't cause a panic. Over here, close combat. A-Rock kills 3 of them. The goblins kill off another one. Oh shit. He goes ahead and he swings away and whiff. Whiff. He whiffs. And the A-Rock freaking wins combat. They're going to run. And I'm going to chase. He runs 8 inches. I run 7 and he gets away. It's going to go ahead and start off turn 2. Turn 2. Knights of Kingdom of Ecatane. Kingdom of Ecatane, turn 2. He charges his Peg Knights into the flank of the A-Rock. A-Rock doesn't give a fuck. And he gets in. He turns the other Peg Knights around to the flank of the Chicken Rock. He goes ahead and he rallies his Knights forlorn. And I don't even think he could have turned that way the way he did, but because he only had 1 inch, but it didn't matter. And he basically leaves it the way it is right there. This is how it looks. This is how it looks. Magic phase got 7 power dice. He goes ahead and he does, I think it was like plus strength and tough. I want to say he had Druidism. Did he have Druidism? He might have had Divination. He might have had Divination. Because I think he was trying to do rerolls to hit on the chariots. Anyways, he buffs up his... Oh, he's doing scrying. That's what he's doing, so I can't shoot him easy. He does scrying onto this unit here, and then he goes ahead and just do rerolls, hits and wounds on the... Or hits on the trebuchets. I don't let it go off. Trebuchet number 1 goes ahead and shoots at the feral orcs, ends up killing off, holy shit, 6 more feral orcs. And that's about it for shooting. Close combat between the spider and the pegs. He goes ahead and he does 2 wounds to me, and I whiff, and I fail to do. I think I did a couple wounds, but he just armor and ward saved him. So he wins. He has a charge, a flank. He has a couple wounds. I didn't do shit, so I lose combat. I run. He chases, And I end up getting away, and I end up running through my goblins, running through Zod, and popping out this side, whereas Peg Knights kind of just fall short. They ran a really short distance. But it's going to go and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. I'm going to charge the Goblins in. Goblins going to go ahead and just clear around that building, take out those fucking Peg Knights. I'm thinking about this is going to take one turn easily, just because I had a charge, 3 ranks, 3 banners, and then I'll probably do a wound or 2 with lethals on the Shady Gets, right? And then hopefully he does nothing because he's going to be parried and he's going to be low strength. I end up walking the Space Rock away from the pegs. I'm like, you know what, these guys are annoying. I'm just going to walk away. I march check, I walk away, I go straight for the trebuchets, and he's like, shit. And I end up moving my chariots to face where they would go towards the rear of the Space Rock. So if he gets close enough, I'm just going to ram him with the K-Pack. My Feral Orcs keep moving up, and I end up using Crom as the bait. I move Crom all the way up as far as possible, and I have a plan to move Crom even further. I move Zod up, basically to get a good counter charge, and not only that, my A-Rock rallies. Alright. Magic Phase got 4 power dice. I use all 4 dice, and I'm just like, well, might as well finish my plan and use it on Raven's Wing. So I use Raven's Wing, and basically I put Crom right here. Now, he will win when he charges in, has banners, ranks, all that crap. He tries to do some wounds onto Crom. The point is, he's not going to get into the flank of my Bazooka and the Horde if he does get in. Alright. Over here close shooting, the Bushwhackers are going to shoot into his Yemen. They end up killing off the Yemen in the ruins. And then over here close combat, Shady Gets go. They do 2 wounds. He goes ahead and swings away, and he does a couple wounds. Now, like I said, I have charge. Now I have 2 ranks, 3 banners, 2 wounds. I'm up by 7. Alright. He's probably done like 3 wounds. Or, no, it looks like 2 wounds. So I'm up by 5 total. He rolls Snake Eyes and sticks. Oh, what a bastard. What a bastard. Alright, let's go into turn 3. Turn 3. So apparently I didn't chaff up correctly, and his knights charged right into my savages, and I'm like, shit. I thought Crom was sitting right in front of him, but he had enough room to get around Crom, and he gets right into my savages. He charges... Why didn't he charge the knights? Oh, why didn't he charge those guys in? I have no idea why he didn't charge the other guys in. Oh, I think he charged those guys into Crom and failed the charge. I want to say that's exactly what happened. Magic Phase, he got 6 power dice, goes ahead and he tries to give this guy the rerolls to hit. I think he does. Shoots it into my K-Pack, does 2 wounds only. Over here, close combat, he charged in with the knights in front of him, and he ends up doing 3 wounds. I try to crush attack his general. I fail, and basically I lose combat. I run. I only run like 5 inches, and he only runs like 3. That's horrible. That's horrible. This is not the only time this has happened this whole game, by the way. Over here, close combat. Holy fuck, savages! Savages, the Foot Clan. They fucking rip apart 6 knights. 6. He goes ahead and he swings. He ends up killing off like... I have 7 plus 5. It's 12 guys. He ends up killing off 7 guys. And he ends up winning combat, of course. He has a charge, a rank, 2 banners, and 7 wounds. And I have 5 wounds. But holy shit, did my savages do some work. I'm going to run. He's going to chase. And he ends up, again, I end up getting away. He ends up running right into my Bushwhackers, though, which this hurts. This hurts big time. And over here, close combat, I fail to do any wounds. He fails to do anything. I'm sticking on Steadfast, or I might have won and he sticks. It doesn't really matter. There wasn't much done. I just reformed into ranks, basically, because that 1 rank would have been able to push me over the edge. And, yeah, that's how the table looks right now. This kind of sucks. Turn 3. Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins turn 3. I'm going to give you guys a 5-second warning. A 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. WOG! I'm calling out the WOG. Charging in. Check. Oh my god, there's so many charges going in. I charge Zod into the knights. forlorn there. He's like, fuck that shit, and he runs. He runs through the impassable, out the other side. Now, running through impassable, he takes damages on 1s, 2s, and 3s, okay? He had about 10 guys there, or maybe a little less, like 8 guys there. He rolls the dice. He rolls 7 1, 2s, and 3s. So there's like 1 or 2 guys left. Yeah, 2 guys left. Oh my god. Holy shit. He was like, didn't expect that one to happen. Over here, I charged the Space Rock into the frickin' Trebuchet, and I end up charging the dog, or the K-Pack. I gotta find a better picture of this. But I charged the K-Pack into the frickin' Peg Knights, like I said, that were chasing the A-Rock, or Space Rock. The frickin' K-Pack, get in, boom, on a 10 on the charge. Holy shit. The Space Rock gets in, Zod fails his charge, and basically, my Spider rallies, my Savages do not. Magic Phase got 8 power dice. Go ahead and I do Bewitching Glare onto his big Night Bus with his General, and it basically has 2 characters in there. I'm hoping, and his BSB is way too far away. I'm hoping he fails his Leadership 7 stupidity check and just stumbles forward. Over here, I end up giving the attribute to the Spider. There's no shooting. We're all in close combat. Everybody's in close combat. So his Knights go ahead and start ripping apart my Bushwhackers. I have 1 rank, but it's not going to matter. I don't kill his rank, so he has a charge and so many wounds. I auto break, and I run, and he ends up chasing me down, which makes my stupidity spell worthless because I lose my wizard. Over here, close combat. He ends up doing 5 fucking wounds. I end up doing 3 wounds. I still win combat. He still fucking sticks. What a bastard. Over here, close combat. It looks like I did a Raven's Wing to Zod, by the way. It looks like I moved Zod over with the Raven's Wing, and I believe I fucked this one up because I thought I moved him out of line of sight, and he's not. Over here, close combat. Impact hits only kills up. I only got like 5 or 6 impact hits out of the 3d6 plus 3, and I only kill off 1 Peg Knight, but that was enough because he whiffs away. He actually does 3 wounds. I must have done 3 wounds. I win by 1. He runs, I chase, and I end up catching him off with the dogs. And like I said, it's going to start off his turn. Kingdom of Ecatane, turn 4. Kingdom of Ecatane, turn 4. So, when Crom rallied, I thought Crom was basically chaffing me up. I did a Raven's Wing onto Zod, and I could have moved Zod. I had enough space to move Zod out of that line of sight, but I made the mistake of not doing it. I thought I did, and obviously in this picture you can see I'm not. So he's going to charge into Zod, and it's just like, fuck. Okay. Gets in, of course. Magic Phase got 3 power dice. Goes in and give these guys, I think, scrying or some shit. Gets in here, and we're just going to go straight into close combat. Close combat, I believe he challenged with the champ. I fucking might have killed the champ, but he still had a... That's funny. He still has a 3 ranks, a banner, war banner, all that crap. So Zod runs away. He chases, and he ends up chasing out Zod. Motherfucker. Anyways, over here, as you can see, this is how the table looks right now. It's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins, turn 5, I think this was. 4, maybe? I don't know. Whatever the number says on the bottom. So, the one thing he did here, and I'm going to go back to this picture over here, is he overran, and when he overran, if he would have angled it differently where he chased Zod center to center, he would have been able to get right into my Goblins. But he didn't. And what ends up happening is he misses the Goblins, and he has to stop an inch away because he's not touching them. So he ends up basically sticking out where Crom could see him. So Crom's going to charge in. Okay? The Space Rock's going to come around. The K-Pack has to come back on the table because K-Pack ran off the table. And I believe the A-Rock's going in. These guys ended up killing off his last Peg Knight, or chasing off the Peg Knight on his turn. Oh, my bad. Here it goes. Turn 4, Orcs and Goblins. So, I'm going to charge in like I said. Alright, so Space A-Rock goes in, and the Crom goes in, and then basically you'll see how it goes. Anyways, close combat. A-Rock goes ahead and kills off 3 Knights. He ends up doing a couple wounds, but I win combat, and he sticks. Over here, Crom ends up doing 1 wound. He ends up not doing a goddamn wound, right? So I have a charge, a flank, a big flank, a wound. Charge, flank, big flank, a wound. That's 4. He had maybe 3 ranks in a banner. And I win by 1 or something like that. I don't remember what it was. I end up winning, or we end up tying. I think it was a tie. I want to say it was a tie. And he ends up just turning around to face Crom, and basically that's how it looks right now, where Crom's just facing off at all his knights. And it's going to go ahead and start off his turn, turn 5. Turn 5 magic, he goes ahead and he throws up Scrying again, gets it off. Goes ahead and shoots these guys into the K-Pack, ends up doing a couple wounds, causes me to panic, but I don't run off the table. Over your close combat, he ends up doing a couple wounds onto Crom. Crom runs away, and or I think he might have ended up killing Crom. I think he actually did enough wounds where he killed Crom, and basically he's in a situation where he's looking at either he could try to get away and open up his rear and his flank, or he has to face the rear of the flank towards the spider or the goblins. So he ends up facing the goblins. All right. Over here, close combat, he ends up finally winning against my A-Rock. A-Rock runs away. He chases. I get away into the ruins, and he's just going to go ahead and chase me. And then over here, it's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Freaking Bazooka in the Horde. It's not even a horde anymore. It's only like 15 or 20 guys left. But Bazooka in the Horde and the Space Rock going into his bunker, into his main block. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck it, I ain't scared. And I get in. The A-Rock rallies. And basically over here, close combat. Close combat, the Shady gets kill off 2 or 3 of these guys. They end up killing off the Shady, kills off a couple more. And then I end up doing... I don't think I did much more. It looks like that's all we did. That's horrible. That is horrible. Anyways, so I have a... It looks like he's done 3 wounds. Alright? Yeah, I think he did 3 wounds. I think he tried to target out my BSB, which didn't help because my BSB has a 2-up, 5-up against him, or 2-up, 4-up, whatever he has. Or 2-up, 5-up, 2-up, 6. Anyways, I have a charge, a rear, a big rear, banner, BSB, war banner, 2 ranks, and 3 wounds. I have like 11 or 12 combat res. He has about 5. I win combat. He's not steadfast. He fails that roll, and I chase him down. This is the last picture of the game, guys. Holy shit. It's a massive Orcs and Goblin victory. I think overall he has... It could have been like maybe like a 18-2. It wasn't necessarily a 20-0. I think I told him it was a 20-0, but my math was way off. It was late night. But taking his general like that, all he had left was a Trebuchet and a BSB and a couple of those knights, which might have died by the time the A-Rock swings again. He might have killed the A-Rock, but he had charged in the ruins to get me. So I didn't mind that. Anyways, guys, it was a quick game. It was a fun game. Brian was one of the funnest guys I met this weekend, and I'm glad that I met him, and I'm glad that I went to his place. And I told him, next time I go to Michigan GT, we have to go back. That was a fun time. It was such a good time. Anyways, guys, let's go over the finale and see who the MVP is. So, it's going to be a shocker to you. It's not the A-Rock. The A-Rock actually did pretty bad. Alright. So, point-wise, let's see. Zah got 176 points, which isn't shit. Crom only got 55 points. Baxter the Pyromaniac only got 66 points. The Bushwhackers only got 44 points. This is not doing hot. The Savages did 274. That's actually pretty impressive. The K-Pack took out a Peg unit, which is 440. A-Rock only took 309, but here's the big money makers. Bazooka and the Horde, 2,288 points, and the Space Rock took out a 2,128 points, leaving them really close neck and neck, but I'm going to give it to Bazooka and the Horde. Bazooka and the Horde. Actually... Yeah, I'll still give it to Bazooka and the Horde, because if the Space Rock went in alone in the rear, I don't think the Space Rock could have done it, but I think Bazooka and the Horde could have killed his unit still. So, just by ranks and banners. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to Bazooka and the Horde, taking the MVP spot, but Space Rock starting off this weekend really strong with 2,000 points. So was Bazooka and the Horde, and this is going to go carry into the next 5 games, so this is going to be a 6-game tally for my points, and Bazooka and the Space Rock have a good lead in front of everybody. Let's see if they could keep it up. Let's see if somebody else might sneak in with some extra points. And yeah, I'm really curious on how this will go. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today, and can't wait to get you the rest of these games out. This is gonna be a good tournament, and can't wait to show you guys what I got going on. So if you guys like this, hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Guys, if you want to help me get a new camera so I don't get such blurry pictures, go onto my Patreon, sign up. You could have a chance to win a banner, as well, painted by me, as well as a set of Koopa dice. And then it also helps me get money for the ETC next year, as well as money for a new camera. But in the meantime, I appreciate all your comments, all your feedback, all your support, and everything, as well as Jarl Trollifson. I am in the middle of painting his banner that he won on the first Patreon, and then I still have to do the draw for this month of October's banner giveaway. So who won the banner for that? The Koopa dice are still coming on in. I don't know what the stall is on that, but I'm gonna keep on harassing who I need to harass to make sure the Koopa dice get in. And until then, guys, be patient with me. I have not forgot about you, and I'm still working on the magic cards. So guys, looking forward to getting you those Patreon rewards. Looking forward to getting you more videos. Looking forward to getting those cards made. And yeah, got so much to do, and I gotta go work out right now. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this. Take care, and until next time, peace.